Hi, it's Ariel from the beautiful mountains of Western North Carolina. How we grow our business through storytelling. It's such a great concept, right? Because we all relate to storytelling. For instance, which female entrepreneur had no formal culinary or business training? She grew up in an Amish family, had only a ninth grade education, and sold her signature food at market stands, and now it's probably all throughout the US. Have any idea who it is? Auntie Anne's Pretzels. So, after hearing that story, don't you feel more connected to Auntie Anne's Pretzels, that you know something about her? She grew up in an Amish family, had only a ninth grade education, decided that she could do this. It's really empowering. So, those of us learning how to grow a business have heard so often, tell a story, because stories make for better connection and marketing. They elicit emotion, we feel involved, and it helps us to understand information. Storytelling is so much bigger than marketing because it's the foundations of how companies communicate who they are in the world and what they stand for. And we know from early on, stories intrigue us. We love to hear stories. So, as an entrepreneur, when we learn how to get really vulnerable and real about the story that we're telling, there's just such a deeper, truer emotional pull, and we all want to be a part of it. So, it's the same when it comes to marketing your business. Become a storyteller. And if your business is totally aligned with your mission, that's bigger than the company or the product, make sure you share that. For instance, I think it's called Tom's Shoes. Every pair of shoes sold, another pair goes to someone who doesn't have shoes. Makes us want to buy a pair because we know their mission, helping others, also helps us to feel good. So the mission behind it is even huger than what the business point really is. And we care about people. People care about people. So they want to know people, not about the business, not about the corporation. So, and if one of your customers has a really heartwarming story about your product, for instance, use it. One of my teammates had not slept an entire night for 8 years, and using our product that first night, guess what? He slept, and he was totally in disbelief and joy. So, can you feel how awe he must have been that, oh my gosh, this really worked? So when we share that story, other people may know other people who are not sleeping well, and they will think this is hopeful and helpful and share that story, because stories draw people in. It makes your product be the problem solver over and over, and it engages. So share those stories and share them over and over. I heard another story that just like ripped my heart open. A young child had actually had, we've all heard the expression growing pains. This child could actually feel his bones growing. So he was in constant pain. It was excruciating, and the entire family was just exhausted from trying to find him comfort. Can you imagine if you're a parent not being able to comfort your child? Finally, totally by accident, the father found a plant-based option, and within an hour, the child who had suffered for years stopped crying. It was no longer in pain. wow, isn't that an extraordinary story? Can't you feel it? And can you feel the relief the parents must have felt and hope? It makes you want to know more, right? It makes you feel connected also to the product as well as the story. So, having a story to tell invites people into your world, and the best stories are engaging and persuasive. If you can show in the story how it can benefit the person you are speaking with, not only have you created a viable story, but it will also make the customer want to know more and be closer to making that sale. Because everyone wants to know, hey, what's in it for me? How is it going to benefit me? So my mentor, Bo Tipton, teaches us this marketing process, and it works for everything, whether it's in written or visual or just spoken. It works for everything. So here it goes. 4 parts to it. The first part is state the problem. The second part is state the solution. The third is state the benefits. And fourth is to state the call to action, which is what you want the person to do. So, for instance, to make it into a story and engaging and participatory, if you had a friend that was going to a wedding and needed either a new suit or a new dress, but they didn't quite have the money for it, but they wanted to get into one of their own favorite suits or dresses, except, they'd eaten a few too many French fries and that dress or suit no longer fit. So we know what the problem is. The problem is weight. And now we also know what the solution is. The solution is a product that helps weight loss. So now what? Well, now he or she needs to know what are the benefits for her. And this is vital because no one's going to listen if they can't see how it's going to work or how it's going to help them. The benefit is for her that she's going to feel so much better losing that weight and then seeing herself in that dress. So once she can see herself wearing that dress and feeling lovely, she's ready then. She's ready to, buy the product. And then there's your call to action. Now that she can see herself in that dress, she's ready to say yes to purchasing the product. So that's the formula that works across the board in storytelling, from video to marketing to writing posts. Be the collector of stories. Tell them often, share them, draw people in, because people remember stories and relate to them. And if you need to, take a class in storytelling, like really learn how to do it. And remember the formula, state the problem, state the solution, show the benefits, and then the call to action. And that's how you make storytelling become your marketing process that's going to just grow your business, which is what you want to know. And more than that, what you want to happen in your business. So, for instance, in my business, you know how everything has just become so toxic in our world? Well, my company has a product that allows you to detox, lose weight, and get this, that 3:00 p.m. in the afternoon where you go, oh gosh, I need a nap time? Well, it solves that too by giving you extra energy. And this could possibly be just what you're looking for. So PM me and I will get you the info to feel more energetic, lose weight, get rid of all those toxins that are now taking up residence in our bodies. There you go. Go use those 4 ways to tell the story, grow your business, and let me know how it's working for you. And thanks everyone for being here.